If you click this video, you must have heard of this game, Delta Force. And I'm here to tell you all you need to know about the game in 10 minutes. So sit back, grab a snack, and let's get to it. Okay, the game came out earlier this week at the time of posting this video, and it is taking the world by storm because it's a AAA game with a whole lot of graphics and mechanics that are very comparable to that of Warzone Mobile, and it is very optimized because it supports a wider range of devices compared to that of Warzone Mobile. This is not a comparison video for Warzone Mobile. I'm just going to tell you what you need to know about this game. And the game now is basically a modern upgrade to an existing game, Delta Force. Like Delta Force was actually a game that was made in the early 2000s. It was a basic Battlefield kind of clone, but a little bit older, but very and poorly optimized. But then a developer team called Team Jade decided to work on this game and optimize it to make it very awesome, and that's why this video is here today. So the first thing you realize about this game is that it is a very big game. Okay, when I opened up Play Store to download the game as a normal Android user, I saw the size of this game. This is what I saw. So just keep in mind that if you want to download this game or just play it at any point, just make sure you have at least up to 30 gigabytes free, because it has more expansion packs and more game modes you can download. And of course, if you are those greedy lovers of different maps and everything like that, just make sure you have a whole lot of storage, because this game, each map can just span the size of gigabytes, to be honest, and it is really crazy. But anyways, aside the game download, let's now get into the game. Okay, I'm opening up the game right now, and this is going to be the opening screen of the game for anybody who downloads the game. So if you're downloading the game for the first time, you're not going to see this animation I'm going to see right now, and secondly, you're actually going to be prompted to download one of the two main modes of the game. The game supports two main modes, which are Warfare and Operations. I'll get into that a little bit later, but Warfare is like between the two game modes now. The game will recommend you to start with Warfare, and I would personally recommend that you start with Warfare, because it's a very nice game mode that at least allows users to actually get a feel of the game before they actually become advanced and start getting technical game mechanics of Delta Force. Okay, this is going to be the menu where you select which game mode you want to play on Delta Force. So with Delta Force now, there are 4 game modes as of so far, but on mobile we're only restricted to 2, that is Warfare and Operations. The Trench Lines event that's going to come out real soon. We're not so sure it's going to roll out on mobile, but hopefully it's also going to come on mobile, and we can also play that event as well. But then for the campaign mode now, it's currently supported on PCs only, so you can't really have access to it as of right now as mobile gamers. So now we have the two main game modes, Warfare and Operations. By the way, I'm going to be uploading a detailed comparison video of the two main modes of mobile Delta Force. So you can, at least in the video, it will basically just explain everything you just need to know about it. Even if you have not, for those who have not yet played, for those who are playing right now, it will basically give you more information about what you need to know and your style of, and which mode will fit your style of gaming. So just be sure to subscribe, so you all will get updated on when that video comes out. Also, we're on our way to 1,000 subscribers, so it will actually mean a lot if you can accomplish that goal sooner and then move to 10,000 subscribers sub goal. Either way, your support is very it's something that always keeps me going, so I'm just gonna keep on posting and hope for the best. Okay, so now I'm gonna just give you all a brief overview of what you need to know about the two mobile Delta Force game modes, that is Warfare and Operations. Let's start with Warfare. Okay, so in this game mode is very similar to that of the Clash Squad mode in Free Fire. Clash Squad is basically 4v4, but for non-Free Fire players, let's say it's more similar to that of the multiplayer mode, more like the multiplayer team deathmatch mode in Call of Duty Mobile. So this game mode now is way large scale compared to any of those two games, because it basically supports 24. It's instead of having 4v4, it basically supports 24 versus 24 players on one map. Crazy, right? Like this game is really large scale. It's a AAA game and also optimized. So like I recommend you all download it really soon, and would love to see your skills in the comment section, and also join my Discord. The link is in, I'm going to put the link in the pinned comments down below, and just make sure to join it, and you can basically just share your clips and other stuff on the game, or basically any other game. It's a free platform for all gamers, so you can easily just feel free to join and post your stuff there. Anyways, the game mode is very like the game like it is a large scale game mode, 24 versus 24 players, and there are still two mini games that you can still play. You know that is a warfare mode. You have both attack and defend, and also king of the hill. Like there are two separate game modes that are under warfare. So attack and defend now is the first one. The first is the main game mode that most of all are usually like accompanied or acquainted with. Then it comes to warfare game mode. That is, you have each of the teams will give me a role that will be attacker or defending team, and they will basically have to brawl it out to get the winner. Basically, like I'm going to explain this more. It's more gameplay videos, and plus I have gameplay videos based on this game mode, so just be sure to check my channel. Just basically subscribe, to be honest, because like I'm basically going to be posting everything you need to know about Delta Force in the coming like every day as of right now. So just be sure to subscribe so that you get all this information firsthand and dominate Delta Force. Okay, aside the attack and defend mode, there's also the king of the hill mode, which basically involves the two teams, 24 people each, would all have to secure areas on the map and like maintain that position for as long as they can to when the score limit is reached. So like that is just basically king of the hill in the nutshell for you. That's basically like know that if you're playing that game mode, you have to have the mindset that you have to capture as many points as you can and maintain them for as long as you can. That is just basically the game mode. It's a very intense and fun game mode, not gonna lie. It's very like I think it's one of my favorite game modes in this game, followed by attack and defend. Either ways, it's a very fun game mode. You all should check it out. And now let's head into the intricacies of Delta Force. This game, unlike many games I've seen so far, this game is really customizable, because you have a wide. Normally you have in other games you have characters and special abilities and something like stuff like that, but like you just basically find out that at the end those characters basically have like shared abilities, and they just have like one or two unique features that just make them stand out. But in this game they take their characterization up a notch, because each character has a unique skill unique to them. So like it's a really like complex system, and you also have a loadout system which is very customizable, because not that most games will always have to will only give you guns. You just modify one or two attributes like the damage or the recoil, or like just one or two attributes of a gun, and just give it a different name with a different design, and that is basically a new gun. But in this game they basically like give you the freedom to add any custom attachments that you want. You can basically unlock them. Like this game is really awesome. And of course, in terms of this characterization and weapon loadout system in this game, I explain everything in a later video, so just be sure to subscribe. And the other game mode they're yet to explain is Operations. Operations game mode is basically like a one of a kind battle royale system. It is really unique, and I'm going to explain that with more gameplay videos on that coming out soon. It's a very complex game mode, so I'm going to like drop a series based on the Operations game mode. And as for additional tips and tricks, there's going to be a video on my channel about tips and tricks on how to become a better Delta Force player. So with everything said and done, I basically just gave y'all a rundown of what you're going to expect in Delta Force. So I hope you all enjoy the game, and don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment down something positive so to encourage me to make my next video, and yeah, stay cool.